bodies are designed to protect us. And at the core of this is the nervous system, specifically our reptilian brain, that amygdala that's deep, deep at the base of our brain. If you like, imagine if you see my thumb and I tuck my thumb in, I put my hand around, deep in there is the amygdala. It's the part of our brain responsible for survival. Okay. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn. It's constantly scanning. Is there a threat? When we don't feel safe, whether due to stress, trauma, or overwhelm, remember stress can be real, imagined, or anticipated. It can be inflammation in the body. It can be your hormones being off. It can be stress around finances. It can be worrying about your children. I mean, there's so many different areas, but whether we're experiencing it, real, imagined, or anticipated, conscious or unconscious, our bodies shift into fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And this impacts our hormones. It impacts our energy. It impacts our gut health. It impacts our immune system. It impacts our ability to dream or connect with others. And so we go, okay, while we're dedicating this time to reflect and let go and rise, to take into consideration this health piece, is there underlying inflammation at the cellular level, right? Is there a deep sense of safety, not just physical, it's emotional and psychological too. When we don't feel safe in our bodies, we can't thrive. If we're in stress mode, meaning the body is somehow fighting against a perceived threat, in that scenario, it turns off hormone production, or at least the hormones that we want, the hormones of pleasure and ecstasy and joy. It turns off digestion. The body turns off the immune system, and it turns off clarity of thought. None of that is important if the body for some reason perceives that we are in threat. Stress, survive. 60 seconds to run from the lion, freeze well, right? Fawn. Whereas when we address that and allow our deep nervous system to feel safe, whether that's cellularly, emotionally, psychologically, because we're eating better food and we're hydrating and we're addressing our emotional resiliency and past trauma, now we go into bless. So now our gut digestion turns on, right? So now we have more energy and less brain fog, and our body's absorbing the nutrients from the food that we're eating, and our lovely sex hormones turn on. And so now we're feeling spectacular, and our fertility turns up, and our experience of menopause is better, and our joy is better, and our mood is